Javier, I feel I should apologize for forcing you to be my guide. I don't have a good feel for the geography of this continent. Please, think on it no more. You are from Macroland. This is my homeland. Besides, escorting a beautiful lady such as yourself is a gentleman's duty and honor. Now then, I believe the allied nations have been fighting in this region. I've heard their company includes CEOs from several nations. I'm curious to see if they are really as good as rumor has it. They certainly are. I fought alongside some of them in the last Great War. Ah, is that so? I would welcome the chance to witness their skills myself. It smells like cordite. I think we're here. So, you're from Green Earth, right? We've been waiting for you to show up. My companion is Jess. I'm called Javier, or Javier.
It's Javier, it's Javier. You don't pronounce the
Well,
J.
I know, but it's like Jess and Javier. Jess and Javier. Yeah, exactly. It's weird. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. But I like calling him Javier.
That's wrong.
I don't care. May I ask your name, young sir? Word, I'm Jake. I'm psyched that you guys are joining our crew. Ah, thank you. The people are talking about your valorous deeds. Yet egos feed on such talk and can grow quite overstuffed. I, Javier, would see if your abilities match the name you built for yourself. See, I didn't say it the other way that time. What? You want to test my skills? You better check yourself.
Check yourself before you mess yourself.
It's wreck yourself. You keep saying it wrong.
Yeah, because mess yourself is funnier.
No, it's not.
It is.
Test battle? We got an audition for these two? The nerve of some people. Keep your trap shut, Grim. See, that's a little in-joke because we did the same thing for Grim and Sensei.
Oh.
Fine, if you want a taste of this, you're on. You have my gratitude. Shall we, Jess? Sounds good to me. This is a good chance for us to get to know each other. Haha, use is a beautiful thing. You even got my old ticker pumping. There's an ideal location nearby. We'll hold the trial there. Alright, it's go time. It's still a prototype, but I think it's time to see what the Mega Tank can do. Dude, there's a crazy big tank parked at their HQ. It's freaking huge. Think it can actually move? It's said to be the most heavily armoured, hardest hitting ground unit ever fielded. It looks pretty slow though. I wonder if we can even scratch it. Allow me to tip our hand. Tank units under Jess's command are poetry in motion. As for myself, I have modest skill with comm towers. Ignore them at your peril. I challenge you to defeat my troops and the Mega Tank within 15 days. If you accomplish this mission, I will gladly bend the knee to your skill. Okay, so this time, again, we've got two separate armies. The Orange Star Army are going to take over most of these cities' comm towers, and I think the airport will come in very handy for this. The main issue with this map is that the COs for this battle, Javier and Jess, Javier in particular, has increased defense against indirect units, and that's mainly what the Blue Moon Army has got at the moment. So I'm trying to think, what's the best setup? I think Grim might be useful on the blue team because he's not going to get hit first by many attacks with indirect fire, so the natural attack boost will be quite handy. The only problem is when mech units start climbing the mountains and being able to attack the units, then it becomes a bit of a pain. And for the orange team, I think we'll go with Colin, and let's see. See, Jake would be useful because he's got quite a few skills unlocked, but I think Sasha is better in terms of tag powers. So let's go with Sasha for now. Let's boost direct attack for Colin because he's a little bit weaker anyway. Sasha can't have any skills. Grim and Sensei can't have any skills. Okay, so this will be quite a challenge actually. No skills for most of the COs. And again, this is Fog of War, so we need to be careful that we move our indirect fire units into the woods so they don't automatically get destroyed because the AI cheats. So let's deploy.
I don't think it cheats quite as bad as you think it does.
The AI cheats. I will not get over this.
Warped perception.
I don't care. They fixed it in Days of Ruin and Dark Conflict, but, you know, until that point where, you know, it's fixed for all the games, it's cheating. To tell the truth, Sasha, I don't like Fog of War any more than you do. I just know the enemy's out there, waiting where I can't see them. I understand how you feel, but fear clouds the path to victory as surely as this fog. We have only 15 days, Colin. We must press on. There's no time to hesitate. Okay, so, cheaper units. Let's get those infantry units going.
Oh, I am so sick of this.
Hmm?
People keep on posting, tag your mates so they open their phone to look at a banana. Or they look at a peach. And stuff like that. It's like, what is the point?
I have no idea what you want. Open their HUD to see what?
No, open them. If you tag somebody in this photo, they open their phone and it's like a banana or something.
Oh, and they're like,
that.
why?
Yeah, what is the point? A, waste of time. B, you look ridiculous. C, you know, couldn't you do something interesting, like, you know, something original, not like a fucking banana?
Yeah. I can't see hide or hair of the enemy, but they can't see us either. That's the thing you have to remember about Fog of War. Follow me, Sensei. I understand now. Thank you for your instruction, oh wise one. Ha! Hey, you're the one who taught me all about this stuff, Sensei. I've had about enough of your sass. It's time to go. Let's roll. So, Grim and Sensei work particularly well for this map because Sensei has increased attack power with mech units, and obviously Grim being able to attack first has a pretty big power boost. So, let's move our rocket units into the woods, because then that way they're not going to be seen by the enemy units until they get taken over. Put a mech unit there, so there is a recon unit around. Let's see, is that the best place to put it? Yeah, it's pretty good. And yeah, so there is a artillery unit here. So let's make a start. So I think Javier's natural defense against indirect units might be cancelled out by Grim's increased attack power on getting the first hit in. So this should make for a pretty equal matchup in my opinion. So there is an anti-air there. So this recon unit's going to stay here. This recon unit's going to move up. This APC is going to have to sort of do supply runs between the indirect units. And this will do some transporting. And let's move. We want to move this artillery up, but the problem is that there's a load of woods in the way. Yeah, there we go. So we get a bit more vision range, so we can see pretty much all of the units here. So. Is it worth attacking? Yeah. See, this is part of the trouble, choosing which units to kill. Okay, so 50%, that's pretty good. And alright. So again, this is the one of the first instances of a time limit for a mission. 15 days is fairly generous, I'd say. But it can cause trouble for people who aren't exactly veterans of the Advance Wars series. So, we want infantry unit here. Let's make an APC. Start capturing. Actually, no. Move down to the factories first, because that's more ideal. There should be no units that can reach the tank. But if I put my recon unit there, my tank can't attack the recons in the woods. So, we will leave it here for now. And let's make the infantry. And that'll do it for this turn. Okay, so this is the part where we need to make as much progress attacking their units as possible. Pretty good. So, I have a feeling that if this infantry unit gets to here, the artillery will attack. So it might be worth using the mech unit to make the first hit, and then use the rockets to hit whatever it can hit in that range. So it won't be the anti-air, but it will be the tank. Actually, let's see. 52%. Again, always do the high value targets first, because they are harder to deal with. That can only attack that recon unit there. Hopefully it can kill it in one hit. Let's go. Oh, unlucky. Right, so... If that infantry unit climbs the mountains, this artillery unit can possibly attack. So... let's attack it with the rockets from the north. And then we can use the rockets from the south to have a go at the mega tank. 28%, damn. Just gotta keep pounding away at it. Oh, excuse me. 17%. It might have been more useful to attack some of the MD tanks and normal tanks, but I find the mega tank is a lot harder to deal with. So hopefully this kills this tank unit. Might get lucky. No. I think, actually, having some of the tank units not be killed by the rockets is pretty useful. That way, their CO power doesn't charge up as much. Are you okay? I heard you go, whoop!
Yeah, I may have nearly dropped the sugar bowl.
Oh dear.
I didn't.
Good, good. Again, we're lucky that it's not Javier for this turn, because otherwise that could cause us a few issues with, actually, let's see. That can't reach, so let's give it a kill. We're lucky that Javier is not on this turn, because otherwise that CO power will probably build up to attack power. I've got to be careful, I don't want to kill them too quickly. Let's keep this recon unit here. Let's see how much that does. 70%? Alright. So, I'm pretty happy with how this has worked out so far. Let's keep it at that. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is whether Jess can deal enough damage to build up Javier's CO power, despite the fact that he's not the one in charge. Damn it. Oh, I didn't think they would be able to do that. Let's see. Nope. No further attacks, no. Okay, so I think we've survived having them do a tag power for this turn. And I do love Jess's theme as well, it's fantastic. So, their recon unit has moved out of the way, I believe. So there should be no units in here. So let's, well, first of all, need to move this infantry unit down here to capture that factory, airport, capture some cities here. Let's make, what would be best? I think tanks are our best option at the moment, so tank and an infantry unit. And we need to get the first hit in. 39%, that's not fantastic, 36%. Neither option is great. Tell you what, tanks have got better armor, so make the first hit on here. And we'll move this recon unit to there. And we will switch over to... Oh, these comm towers are under the Green Earth Army, right. Should have made a bit more of an effort to try and capture them then. Oh well. Let's change. So, I don't believe there is any way to avoid the Green Earth Army being able to do attack power next turn. So, what would be the best way to try and take out? It's unfortunate that rocket unit can't hit anything. Right, first of all, start capturing these. I don't think it's worth using the CO power just yet. I'm trying to think. You know what? Let's do it. We'll switch over to Sensei next turn anyway, so the reduced defense will go away. But having this extra firepower boost on this turn will be pretty good. And that's doesn't do as much as I was expecting to. That's not great. Could do better, Grim. Right, so 52%. Oh, that's the reason why. It's because we've got Javier on this turn. So if anything, it's just cancelled it out. So we need to do MD tank, I think. It's got the larger movement range. Weak. Okay. MD tank. Power. 4. Let's attack. Mega tank or infantry. Mega tank or infantry. Right. I'm gonna say mega tank. It is the biggest threat, and unless I attack it with the artillery and indirect units, it's not going to get destroyed. So this rockets unit can't hit anything apart from the artillery. There's nothing in the range. That rocket unit is effectively useless. But there's not much better places to put it. The recon unit can still see the units. You know what? Let's get rid of it. It's just going to cause us pain later on. They've got their tag power activated for next turn anyway, so no point in letting it get to attack us. And we'll do a little bit of blocking off with our mech units. I think this mech unit is going to die anyway. There's not much else we can do with it, unfortunately. Would it be better to put everything here? Slightly. Okay. Can't do anything with this rocket unit. I think, yeah. Leave it there for now. Let's move this APC to do some refueling. And we'll switch over to Sensei. So let's hope that the other team doesn't devastate our units. This day shall be the greatest of days, unless tomorrow is even greater. So again, Javier is one of the better units in terms of personality in Advanced Wars Dual Strike, I find. Green Flash. See how this goes. No counter attack at all. So they've managed to break through the woods. But the one good thing about them doing their tag power with Javier first is that for next turn they won't have the increased indirect defense. So that's one positive, at least. Okay. What can you do, Jess? Not too bad. Again, Jess's power is with vehicle units, so we've tried to get rid of those as much as possible. Hasn't worked out quite as well as I'd wanted, but hey ho. Right, so let's start capturing the airport, start capturing this factory, this city, and this city, and let's move the recon unit. There's no real good place to put them, I find. I think the quicker way to finish this map will be to capture the HQ. So let's move that there. Let's make another recon unit because we definitely need visibility, and another infantry, and that should do for them. APC woods. Okay. Right. So one thing with the Green Earth Army doing their massive push northwards is they're actually leaving their HQ relatively unguarded. Could do with some recon units being closer, unfortunately. Tell you what, move artilleries into the woods, move the recon units in between, and let's do some firing on. Okay, so Mega Tank. Can you... No, that's because of Jess's power that increases the movement range of the Mega Tank. So, let's attack the anti-air units, because they'll be attacking our infantry units, causing a bit of trouble for them. Right, so artillery here. Rockets can stay there, rockets can stay there and kill those. Start moving the recon unit up. Nope, nothing there. Okay, fair enough. Refuel the rockets, move artillery up, and move artillery up. Alright, so a bit closer in range. No, keep them inside because we don't want to lose more technique scores. Okay, so this map should finish in the next 2 turns. I think we did a good enough job in being able to reduce the health of the Green Earth Army's units. Not going to be able to make too much of a significant push. The main trouble is that 8 HP MD tank, but it's within the range of our rockets units now, so should be okay. Finish off capturing the airports. Factory. And let's move APC there. Can the tank reach it? Yes. Start attacking the anti-air unit. And I swear, 50%, I swear tanks did more to anti-air units than that. It might be due to the various modifiers of having comm towers, but again, a bit strange. So, yeah, that'll do. And here, and start our tank spam. Okay, so I don't believe the Green Earth Army has any units close enough to take this mech unit out. So this map should be over in the next turn. It's just a matter of dealing as much damage as possible now. Yeah, Sensei's theme is great. I still prefer Javier's. Not Javier's actually. Well, actually Javier's is pretty good considering. But I still prefer Grimm's. I think it's my favourite Yellow Comet theme. Just the steel drums and the rocking guitar, it's fantastic. Okay, so recon units up. Let's capture these. There's no units in range, or at least not within the visibility. And to be honest, there's not much point in moving them within the range. So let's see. You know what? Can't do anything else. Send it here. So hopefully we've destroyed enough of the green Earth's units to get a perfect power score. I'm not so certain on speed and technique. I have a feeling speed might be perfect, 100, but technique won't be. But that's just a gut feeling I've got. Yeah. It's funny, the Mega Tank is quite intimidating until you realise that it's actually really slow. Can't move that far. It's more of a you shall not pass unit. Okay. So next turn's going to be the last turn anyway for the Blue Moon Army. So we'll just sort of make a formality of capturing all of the cities. That can deal enough to kill it. Get a few power points. And artillery unit here. Nice. Bring this down here. Capture this. And there's no other units that are even close to attacking. Actually, there is. If there's no units in this woods here. Yeah, there we go. So that might be the final unit that we kill. Oh, the rockets are in range, so we might be able to get a kill on the Blue Moon side. Let's build a copter. And infantry units, because why not? Okay. And can it kill? Yes, it can. There we go. I suppose I should have changed over to Grim to deal a bit more damage, but it really doesn't matter at this point. And I think if there's nothing other else I can do to kill units, let's just finish capturing the HQ. Well done! Your reputation is well deserved. Young Master, Javier willingly entrusts you with his life. We finally have COs from all 4 nations. It's time to counterattack. Here are the Mega Tank schematics. Now you can build them for yourselves. Rock! I'm gonna roll in style now. Jake, loud music and a Mega Tank? Black Hole should run far, far away. Alright, so let's see what score we got. Ooh, wow! Power was a 52. That is a lot less than I was expecting. I guess it was because I didn't actually manage to kill off enough units. I think if you kill all of the units on the map, you might get a perfect 100. But oh well, we've already said before this isn't a perfect playthrough. Well, I mean, we're trying to get S ranks, but that was actually a lot better done, I would have said, being able to capture the HQ in such a short time. But oh well, we got an A rank, we'll deal with it. Yeah, 2 units on the Orange Star team and 3 on the Blue Moon team. They lost. Actually, I don't think... Did I even kill half of their units? I don't think I did. That's probably why. Oh well. So, that was mission 15, and we're coming up to about an hour and a half again. So I think we'll probably end it here for today. So if you've missed any previous broadcasts or streams of this, you can catch up on them at twitch.tv/RiggyRob92. And if you're wanting to watch this on YouTube, you can go to our channel, RiggyRob+PimmsyPlay, and subscribe to us there, just so you can keep getting updated with missions and individual videos.
We really appreciate all the feedback you give us. It means that we can just make these videos 10 times better, and we're learning as each time we make a video. So please do give us feedback. Even if it's negative, we welcome it, because it just means we'll get better.
So yeah, follow and subscribe to us on Twitch so you get notified of when we go live, and subscribe to us on YouTube so that you know when the individual missions come out. And we'll see you all next time. Ciao for now.